Okay. We good? We back? Okay. I swear to God, as soon as my stream starts doing good and everything, it decides to say, fuck you, I'm going to crash the stream. Okay. Alright, we should be back for everybody now. Alright. Don't read it, Griffin.
AAA games we've been seeing, or in the context of Highguard, ex-AAA devs who are now making their own AA studio, albeit receiving funding from Tencent, as we found out later on. This, of course, was all very reminiscent of how
Ubisoft Insider alleges that company wants Steam to remove concurrent player counts to hide its failures. Why? So people don't understand how fucking horrible you are at making a goddamn game? We don't want people to know how horrible we're doing, so please hide the concurrent player counts. We don't like being told that we suck at making the game. How about you start making a better fucking game?
around a year ago it was also being reported
Hi, Final Fashion.
that Ubisoft was allegedly looking into trying to pressure Steam to similarly hide the concurrent player counts because
I don't think you can really pressure Steam to do anything because Steam does what Steam wants. And if you don't like what Steam does, then Steam says, boo fucking who, that's your problem, not mine. Yeah, they need to start making the characters actually good looking again and not try and uglify them. Steam, do nothing and win. They got enough money to not care. Yeah, exactly. You know what I found funny is that the team that decided on Leon's looks for Resident Evil 9 was entirely made up of women. And I thought, you know what? For once, that's a win. They actually made Leon look really good. Now, make sure you do that for the women characters that come back for the next Resident Evil installment. Because I swear to God, if they downgrade Ada Wong's looks, people gonna be pissed. How much was I thirsting over Leon? Dude, even guys were kind of thirsting over Leon. You know they will. They better. I want, and you know what? I don't care what people say. The only logical and reasonable answer to who Leon is married to is Ada Wong. There is. I don't care what anyone says. Ada Wong is the only logical choice. I mean, Leon is a handsome man. I will agree to that. I just figured Ada would be with. No, Ada. I think the only time Ada has really interacted with Chris, and it was a clone of Ada, was Resident Evil 6. At least in the game. Because I don't think Ada has really interacted with Chris at all in any of the games. At least as far as I'm aware. I can see. No. Jill has to go with Carlos. Jill has to go with Carlos.
They're offended by the data, just like these recent modern audience people are as well. And that takes us to this new report from Inside
Marathon player count watching is unemployed behavior, says Overwatch dev.
Gaming. Just yesterday, they reported marathon player count watching is unemployed behavior, says an Overwatch dev. So a bunch of modern audience corporate shills have been saying the same stuff lately, as we just discussed, and now this Overwatch dev comes out and says the same sort of rhetoric. How original and just as pathetic. As we can see, this developer is actually a senior designer at Overwatch, Dylan Snyder. Only speaks for me, says in the bio, and he/him. Here's the post of Dylan's that's now making the news, but before we take a look at that, let's get the context by reading the post that he's responding to. As this user had presumably been talking about Marathon's player count, saying with a 50% player drop on a weekend with only an indie game and Pocopia releasing next to it, not even direct competition in its genre, and it's incapable of retaining its player base. Let me just point out...
I've seen a post that was saying that apparently an indie game was outperforming Marathon, which doesn't really surprise me because indie games have been doing incredibly well the past couple of years. I was going to say that's harder to do than something from Eustace. As WestJet always says, massive day for the unemployed. Complaining about people shitting on your shitty game is small peen energy. Oh yeah, it bodied Marathon. I don't know what indie game it was. I just heard that an indie game massively outperformed Marathon. Which, you know, there weren't any, if any at all, any good expectations for Marathon when it came for it coming out. There just for the game itself. There weren't any great expectations for it. So I don't even know how well it's doing. I haven't really heard anything about Marathon, be it good or bad. So probably Slay the Spire 2. High Guard outperformed Marathon. Really? Damn, that's sad. I don't know what Slay the Spire is. And let me see. Load faster, please. Burp. Oh, oofta. Why? Oh, fine. Slay the Spire 2. Oh, it's that type of game. Okay. All right, I understand what type of game that is then. I don't really much care for those type of games, honestly, but you know, they have their audience. Hello, JD Snake. It was like 500k concurrent players. I know about that much. Damn.
That this post only had one like and one quote. One like and one quote. Oh my gosh, that is just...
With almost 2,000 views, it only had one like and one quote. That's kind of sad.
Definitely worth a senior dev from Overwatch tweeting about and getting offended about. Like, look, even if he wants to get mad at this topic and this discussion, why don't you bring a post that's actually getting more traction? Seriously, one with one like? Man's getting one guide by a post with one like. I mean, yeah, you know what? That's pretty par of the course for an Overwatch dev. That is the exact sort of thing you would expect from an Overwatch dev. And so that...
Found you from Skybros. Tell me if you haven't heard that before. That's where a lot of my audience has come from. Is the Skybros universe, my guy.
That dev goes on to say, "Is the 50% player drop in the room with us right now? Feel free to dislike and pass up any game you want. More power to you. But this is big unemployed maidenless behavior."
He's going off on a post that got only one like and one quote tweet. Hey David, how you doing? That's worse than one of my posts. Damn, get that man some milk. Just survived another day of work. Skynet is like a second family. Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's like I think that's where like almost 1,000 of my subscribers has come from, is the Skybros universe. I think if Skybros never put me in one of his videos, I would still be at like 1 or 2 average viewers for my streams. We are Legion. I'd still be your haunting your every message scene. I never would have had the pleasure of meeting. Yeah, a lot of people in my stream here wouldn't have had the pleasure of seeing me if I never came into Skybrows. I'm very thankful for Skybrow for what he's done.
These corporate shills have no actual response to any of us.
That's quite the outfit for Squirrel Girl.
Bringing up the data and talking about the data. All they do is get offended. And
you know, for how thick Squirrel Girl is, she's like the May of... She's like the... She's about as thick as May from Overwatch. That's what I'm trying to say. I was also in the based VTuber list on X. Really? Damn, I didn't know I was based.
And like you saw in the beginning, call us incels for bringing up the player count, and now this guy is similarly like, oh, it's maidenless behavior. Bro, you guys are weird as heck for making this like a sexual thing. We're looking at data and talking business, and you guys are like, oh, that's incel behavior. That's maidenless behavior. It's like the...
I don't think these people understand or even know what incel is anymore, because these words, racist, Nazi, bigot, incel, all these words, like buzzwords people are using, have basically lost their entire meaning. Because if these guys, I don't think these guys know how to, what the fuck? Hello, Ghost, how you doing? Incel is a useless term. It pretty much is. I don't think anybody nowadays even knows what it is. Your sorcerer's trying to cast spells at you. I love how it got automated. Yeah, the word incel got automated.
Kingsman situation, when these women were getting criticized for their behavior and the stuff that they did to Kingsman and other people, and then they were like, oh, you guys are incels for talking about this. And it's like, yeah, no, it's not how this works. Nice try. They really wish that they could have like one word that they could use to dismiss all criticism, but you know, they try to do it with incel, but obviously it doesn't work. It just makes them all look even worse. Makes them look like very low bar people who can't come up with any actual response. Let me point out as well, sometimes the response should simply be like, hey, gamers are right. Like, we should probably like do better. Like, it's not...
Another automod. Honestly, first time I heard of you was from the YouTube video reacting to Leaflet Asmongold AI video. Yeah, I think that was a while ago. None of these fuckers know what the words they use mean. Never in my life could I have imagined I'd be wearing some as a badge of parody honor. It was my teenage years.
Not that big of a deal. Wow, you've been making a lot of terrible AAA slop. Try to actually make better games. We're not even asking for an unreasonable thing. You guys say that you're in the game industry, right? The gaming industry. And for us to be like, hey, can you guys stop making slop games and like predatory monetization practices and all that? And instead of them being like, you know what, maybe these gamers are right. Our games have been flopping. The player counts are bad. Like,
The thing is, a lot of these companies don't seem to want to listen to constructive criticism or just criticism in general. They don't want to listen to their player base because they believe that what they're doing is the right thing. And they believe that no matter what they do or say, they are right and the player base is wrong and just stupid. And we have no idea what we're talking about. It's like you guys are making the shit for us. So if the stuff you're making for us is something that we don't like or we would like you to do better with, maybe you should listen to the people you're trying to make the game for. But instead they don't want to listen to us. They just want to keep banging their head against the wall and inside their own echo chamber thinking that they're right. It is our right as the consumer to love or hate the product that is being sold to us. Yeah, apparently they don't think that, David. They apparently don't think that.
maybe we should, actually do a little better. They're like, incel. Oh, wait, Nazi. Let's use that one too. These are people well into adulthood, but lacking any maturity, lacking personal accountability, lacking self-reflection and development. But there is one thing that they are great at, and that is bootlicking for the corporations. So we talked about the senior Overwatch developer, but there is another post making the rounds today in defense of Marathon and the corporations, and that is this Twitch streamer who says, people will spend $40 to DoorDash some food 1 mile away from them. But making the decision to buy a $40 game that people spent years making is fun, and corporations put millions of dollars into is too much. It doesn't make sense to me.
How does that not make sense to you? You're spending $40 on food that you know what you're getting with that $40 of food. You know exactly what you're getting. A game that people are spending millions of dollars on, you don't know if you don't know if the product you're getting is going to be the product you want. So you're more hesitant to spend the money on said product. If I'm going to spend it on food for DoorDash, then yeah, I'm going to spend it because it's food. I know exactly what I'm getting. I know what it tastes like. I know what to expect. With the game, I don't. I'm going to buy something hoping that it's good, hoping it's something that I will enjoy, but I have to be very careful on that because it could be something that I can buy once and I'll never touch again, and that's just money wasted. Who gives a damn on how much time and money they spent? At the end of the day, it's a product. If it's not for me, I won't buy it. Effort doesn't always mean value. The difference is we like the food. It's what we chose. Just be careful not to get drunk and be hungry, as one poor dude found out. I don't really drink, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's just what this person said makes no fucking sense. This is just back-ass words.
So despite how weird of a conflation that is, I will address the first thing, that being people spend $40 to DoorDash food a mile away. Yeah, I'm not going to defend that. I think that's really lame behavior. Like, go cook your own meal. Oh my gosh, I think too many people rely on, like, food delivery nowadays. But that's a whole...
I DoorDashed stuff from Cub Foods because I was really lazy and just didn't want to go grocery shopping, so I just had them bring the food to me, and I cooked it here at home.
Other topic. So after that weird example, she once again said, making the decision to buy a $40 game that people spent years making is fun and corporations put millions of dollars into is too much. It doesn't make sense to me. What doesn't make sense? People are not obligated to support Marathon, to support Bungie, or any corporation. Like, how is this a crazy concept to this person? That's actually the thing that doesn't make sense. This take doesn't make sense. Oh, look, she's literally a Marathon influencer. Yeah, that checks out. But, you know, even still, I don't know why people have to make such bad defenses of this game. Like, if you like...
What is Marathon, by the way? Like, what kind of game is Marathon? Like, what's the concept here? I don't know what Marathon is, to be honest. It just looked like a Destiny wannabe. It's a looter shooter? Oh, okay. Huh. Yeah, I've played many looter shooters. The one I think I played the most that I actually liked was Tom Clancy's The Division 2. But it hurts kind of really garbage looter extract shooter. But it hurts my... Oh, so it's like Arc Raiders. So it's a looter shooter, but you also have to extract like Arc Raiders. Okay. So it's just a shittier version of Arc Raiders. Understand.
Like the game, it's fine. Like the game. But you shouldn't act like everyone's obligated to like it or that no one's allowed to criticize it. Believe it or not, her take actually gets even worse because she literally does the Steam meme, except she's not jester farming here. She's not memeing. She's 100% unironic. She's serious. As this person said to her, Bungie lost a lot of community trust, to be fair. And she responded and said, yeah, I understand that, but for people to just say outright it's not worth $40 is just kind of insane to me. Like, these devs have family.
Does this person think that hi Nick, just because these people put hours and money into the game that we have no choice but to buy it? The concept of it from what I saw was your body doesn't matter as a character because you just get cloned to do it again and again, so it seems kind of pointless to me. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's like, do you think we, by law, have to buy the game just because they put time and money into it? They make it for the consumers. We, as the consumer, have every right to say and to let people know that in their opinion that they believe it's not worth the $40. And if they have every right to have that opinion. To them, it may not be worth $40. To them, it may be worth $1. They demand profit for the investment. Quality be damned. There has been barely any quality games to come out like in the past 5-10 years. Hell, the last quality game we just got was Resident Evil 9. And that was fucking quality as hell. It wishes it was our creators. Fleekazoid said it best. Games can do well in a saturated market, but the incumbent has to F up. And the new guy has to understand what hole they are filling. It could go in form of blasphemous series. I still, my Resident Evil 9 has become a contender for my new favorite Resident Evil, but still my absolute favorite is still the original Resident Evil 3.
Bro, the player base has families too. What kind of take is this? Oh, they have families, so they're obligated, so you're obligated to give them your money. You got to give your $40 to Bungie because they have families. Oh, you have kids too? Oh, you have a wife, you have whatever. Maybe you even have parents that you're supporting, whatever the case may be. Forget your family. You got to feed that corporation's families first.
It's my money. I get to decide on who and what I spend it on. Just because they have spent millions of dollars and hours upon hours of making it doesn't mean I have to spend my money on a shitty game that, by all rights, shouldn't be at the price it's at for the shitty quality that it is. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is really fun. It's based off of Breath of the Wild map, so it's a great game. Ocarina of Time will always be my favorite Zelda, and it'll be the Zelda I believe that is the best Zelda. I don't care what anyone says. Ocarina of Time, in my opinion, is the best Zelda game ever made. 4 is still my favorite. 1, 2, 3 scared the shit out of me as a kid. I think I was like 10, 12 when 3 came out. Majora's Mask for the win. That was like the big argument in the Zelda community back then was Ocarina of Time versus Majora's Mask.
What really matters. Now, obviously, it also doesn't matter if you have a family or not, because even if you don't have a family, if you're the only person in your family, you're completely on your own, in other words. Obviously, that doesn't mean that Bungie's entitled to your money or any corporation is entitled to...
They have a family, too. Fuck their family. My money. I need to take care of me, myself, and I and my family.
your money. This is to say that her premise to begin with is obviously very flawed and doesn't even make sense. But I did play into it for a second, because even if you go with her rhetoric, the point is still awful. For anyone out of the loop on the Steam memes, by the way, here's what I'm referring to. Posts like this, for example. Concord, this guy actually got 95 awards. People's jobs are at stake. I get having a little trolling fun. I used to browse B back in 2019, but you guys really need to lock in. There are hundreds, if not thousands of people whose lives depend on this game succeeding. Just food for thought.
You know, if their lives depend on the game for succeeding, maybe they should think about making a quality game that, you know, actually has good gameplay, good mechanics, just good character design, you know, just good everything, instead of just going the stupid-ass woke agenda way and shoving everything and anything you can just to pump out a game. Make the game good, and then the game will succeed.
Before you...
Bungie should have made Destiny 3 if they wanted money. They should have gone with Destiny. They shouldn't... If they want to continue with Destiny, they shouldn't make any more expansions. They should just make a Destiny 3.
Gloat. Obviously, the misspelling of steak is a part of the joke, and so this became a copy pasta, also posted on the Avowed forum, and also on the Marathon forum, the exact same post as you can see. Those are just a few examples, but let me be very clear that the jokes don't need to be that exact copy pasta. Essentially, anytime you're on the Steam forums and there's a post that's like, the devs' livelihoods are at stake, or like, the devs have families too, or anything like that, right? Any of this really whiny, obnoxious sounding stuff is a part of the joke. People just...
And here's the other thing with games, especially the ones that are online or multiplayer. They should make a quality game and not just solely try and depend on the microtransactions. Because the only way that does good is like sports games like FIFA, which is fucking awful. But we have families to feed. Well, so do I. Yeah, it's just that's the other thing with multiplayer games. Like I said, it's just they if they make the quality game, people will want to come back, and they'll have a consistent player base that keeps the game alive. And they shouldn't just make a half-ass game and then depend on DLCs and microtransactions just to keep the game alive. That's how you lose a player base. That's how you kill your game.
Farming, memeing around, all that sort of thing. This is to say that, once again, it's hilarious how the Marathon influencer that we just took a look at, how she's actually saying similar things to the memes, but she's serious. It's crazy. Here's another one. This is like clear bait. Hey, Chuds. By the way, this is from yesterday on the Marathon forum. Hey, Chuds. We can thrive with 22,560 players. We can thrive with 22,560 players, they repeat. Stop the hate right now. Yeah, this is clear bait. By the way, yeah, Steam did remove the Jester award, but now people just award the laughing emoji instead as the replacement. I missed the Jester award, though, bro. I actually farmed hundreds of Jester awards on Steam forums myself. It's actually pretty fun posting bait, not gonna lie. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. That's all I gotta say on this one, so I'll leave it there. But have a great week. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. They just need to learn how to make a better game. Otherwise, they're just going to keep getting shit and more shit and more shit. But I don't think they'll ever learn. They'll just keep pumping out slop and hoping one will stick, which it's going to stick about as good as a wet noodle against a wall. Not very good. All right. The next one we got here is it's by Anibot. And this one is called When Angels Sing of War, The Final Crusade. Now, Anibot, if I remember correctly, was in here yesterday. So we are going to check out her video, or his video, I don't know. No, she? Okay, she, all right. We're going to check out her video. When Angels Sing of War.
Go bigly or go home.
Go bigly? It's funny. Ooh, starts out nice. Oh, fucking A, come on. We'll start this over. Hi, Lunar.
Go bigly or go home.
Cross upon your shield gleams in the sunlit sky. We rise to claim crescendum under heaven's sky. Dream of crimson rivers flowing pure and free, avenging every sin for eternity. No peace for those who defile the Savior's name.
Yeah, pump that iron.
Paladin to glory and flame. Listen now, unite so bold. The
I wish I was that buff.
halls in stories of vengeance whisper soft and low. For martyrs slain by the heathen foe. Listen close, for angels now sing. Bring light to the darkest of things.
Goth Angel? Is that supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be Dawn Halo, but it looks like a Goth Angel. I like that concept. We have Vesper. She looks good in a nightie.
Hush now, pray in silence till the dawn's first gleam.
It is weird to see a devil praying.
The call to arms will wake you from this dream. We'll march for Christendom and break the ball and tread
In a military uniform.
Holy land as vengeance comes
Oh, hang on. Okay, Psychro. I think this is supposed to be Dawn, Halo, and I think this is supposed to be Rivu Nami. Maybe somebody else.
Angels now sing, bring light to the darkest of things.
Oh no, she's dying.
You are worthy.
The sepulchre weeps under
She's
infidelity.
dead.
We march with swords,
Vesper
safe
died.
concealed. Bethlehem lies in
Hey, she could join me then.
sorrow drowned. Tear heathen banners to the ground.
Hey, since I got turned into an angel, now she's turned into an angel. She could join me now.
In twilight's veil, the nights arise. Ghosts of old with fire in their eyes. No mercy for the enemies of Christ. Their debts repaid in the iron press. We bear the cross upon our breast to purge the blight to
Oh, cool.
their jest. For widows' tears and orphans' pain.
I like the outfit.
Holy crusades come again. Listen now, unite so bold. The Holy Land calls in stories.
I can't remember what his name is supposed to be. I think it was a Tort, I think it was.
Vengeance whisper soft and low. For martyrs slain by the heathen foe. Listen close, for angels now
Oh god, it's the holy ball with a bunch of eyes.
bring light to the darkest of things.
Oh, look at that guitar. That looks so cool. Trustful? Does she have a list of who all was in here? Vesper, Psychro. Okay, it was Rivu Nami. Okay, you guys are right. It was Trost. It was Torstwolf. Then Celestium and Zafkiel and the holy ball with a bunch of eyes. But yeah, that was Antibot's When Angels Sing of War. That was really good. I liked it. That was a really good job, Antibot. That was a good one. That you did a great job with this video. Vesper became an angel warrior. Nah. We'll go with another music video. Alright, this one, Dark's Music and Skyrim Dances. This is One Man War, Feeble Mind. We got Feeble here. Hate mob. Look at all those hate mobs.
10 years in the fire. 10 years in the storm. The bugs keep coming. Bugs keep coming. But the general still stands. All it's the war Black
Oh, for God's sakes.
hair shadow over a burning sky. I like lightning, never asking why. Coffee in his veins, rage in his soul. Another sleepless night, another.
You know, with all the bugs on here, it kind of makes me think of Starship Troopers. And with how he's dressed. That'll probably... It makes me feel old to reference that movie.
The war patrol, city lights fading on the crimson flame. The hate mob swarms, but he plays no game. Lazy in the daylight, controller in his hand. But when the battle calls, he's the last to stand. Another war.
Ah, thickums.
All out light. He's his movement in the war boats wide. The noise of the war, tide of the lies.
Look at that ass. Yeah, no bonking. I didn't do anything bonk-worthy. Zayla.
Check engines ringing through midnight air, dropping from the sky like a soldier's prayer. Knife in his hand, adventures in sight, crashing through the darkness into the fight. Copters, war lasers burn the night, bombshells cracking in the red neon light.
That was a
Every
Celestium.
star tells a battlefield tale. 10 long years and he's still
She summoned the angel army.
Serious, never backing down, carrying the weight of a burning crown. But somewhere beyond the war and strife, there's a girl named Leaflet in his life. One
Leaflet.
man, steel in his hand, hate mob falling across the land. From the rooftop to the burning ground, hear the chain guns thunder sound.
Oh no, her staff broke.
One man war, the bugs will fall. Freedom fire will answer the call. Stores and spikes, a storm of flame. The general fights, remember the name.
That was interesting. That one made me laugh. That was pretty good. All right, let's see. You know, we'll just continue with the rest of these. All right, this one is Depths Walker, if you're still here. That one scene where Feeble was running and then fell down in the office building. I was thinking, bro, just get up. All right, this is Depths Walker. Pastures Green. We all dream. Is your video, Depths? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna refresh this, otherwise it's gonna keep fucking doing that. Cross Legends. I believe that's supposed to be Captain.
What is the view from the top?
Depths.
Up by the mountain
Silas. He's got the Trump bot with him.
side and free, or shaded by what shouldn't be.
Juju. Intellectual. Oh, okay. Phil.
Oh, so many climb these rocky slopes. They
No
need
idea.
stone red by the blood of their hopes. All their ideas, lies, truths, and tropes. And at its base, those who never tried breathing their cold. We are
Copium.
dream of pastures green, but get nothing without
Nepotism.
people feel smart to reach for aid.
Holy crap. Oh, you gave me a tail. Awesome. I like that. I like that you gave me a tail. Dude, you make me look so fucking evil. I know, look at me. I look so evil. Hang on, hang on. This looks really cool, though. I like how you made my wings look. Upgrade from Griffin to Dragon King. Oh, you want my evil laugh. Hello, Splinkit. I like the dragon tail. I know. I'm glad. I'm happy I got a tail, because that's the one thing I forgot when I commissioned my model, is I forgot to ask them to add a tail. This was really good, though. I like the wings. I like how the wings look here. They look more dragon-like here than on my actual model. God, I look evil. Oh, Keen. Hey, it's Powder. And, of course, Skybrows. You made Powder look tiny. Feeble, Eustace, Linksy. We're watching Depths Walker's new video. So let's see. Gaming Syndicate, Mavlock, and Psycho. Oh, they're arguing. Okay, I don't know who this is. Nux, Eustace. Here's Mavlock again. Yep, Slime Leaflet. Oh wait, hang on. That was Psychro, Linksy, and Smugglana. Yep, I have no tail here, but here I am. I think this is supposed to be Gaming Syndicate, and I think this is supposed to be Powder again. Intellectual and Ember. Nux, Mavlock, and Eustace.
A brief open path may give you false light if you can navigate. It gets very
Your staff just got a lot bigger depths. Yeah, I know it. I know my quality dropped. It's because for some reason the quality, my internet speed seems to drop when I'm hardwired in, but me hardwiring in is the only way to stop me from constantly it stops my stream from constantly crashing.
Every tide, it can be the trap set by some parasite. Sometimes the darker path will reach greater heights. We all dream of pastures green, but get nothing without sweat sheet. People feel smart to
Ryda.
raid, but worry knows of past betrayed. But trying solo can burn you down. You need others to lighten that frown.
Yeah, I think this is supposed to be Louisverse, Bopela, and is this Fatash? I'm guessing this one is supposed to be OVT'd Fatash. I love the dress. It looks really cool. It looks really neat. I like how fancy it is. Okay, I recognize Ryda, but I don't know these two. Silas. Oh, my tail does change. You made him. You made Manjaro look more sinister. Violet eyes depths. Oh, okay. So okay, it was Fatash. White Nasky. Oh, okay.
No golden throne, no cheering tide. Just win the cuts and blows that creek. The crown you chase is razor bleak. You claw the last few crumbling feet, hand shredded.
Creepy Manjaro.
Oh, victory sweet. The view, a graveyard of the incomplete. Echoes of screams from peaks they untrade. We all dream of pastures green, but stain the rock with what?
Nope, Nihilith, and there's Nasky and Trucker.
Sweat and blood buy you the scene. Fame's just a colder, lonelier shame. Reach the top.
Leaflet.
What do you say?
Music key.
Staring at me. No gods of blood. No crowd to please. Just you in the next stampede. Still not free. The
Mummy.
never set you free. Climb again, alright, where you bleed. What is the view? From the top, just more
Asman.
just more of the feed.
I kind of think my guy has one of the most unfair advantages when it comes to this because I have wings and I could just fly to the top. It's kind of an unfair advantage. Apparently the tail is retract. Yeah, my tail. I do have a tail. I don't. It's retracted. That was really good, Depths. That was a good video. I like that one. I'm going to add that to my list. Yeah, those are really nice beats. All right, this one is by Grumpy Whiskers. It's Neon Knights True Defenders. It's a retro entry into the Skybrows universe. So we have a retro one here. Oh, actually, hang on. We're going to refresh it so it doesn't fuck up again. Hang on, processing. Yeah, that was awesome. Oh wow, this is retro. This kind of makes me think of the movie The Fifth Element. Oh. Oh, I love the beat. Hearsay. It's like retro cyberpunk.
Darkness falls across the realms. The dead are on the rise. Zombie legions flood the lands under blood.
It kind of gives you the feeling of like that 90s anime.
Red skies, but from the depths and from the stars, signal burns so bright. Heroes awaken one by one,
Oh, I think they're supposed to be Ember.
ready for the fight.
Skybrows. Juju. Oh, she looks really cool. That looks really neat. I love the retro look for Juju. Gang Syndicate. Fatash. I think this is supposed to be Alana.
We stand against the night. With every power, every will, we bring the light. Everything
Mizuki. Leaflet. Oh, her outfit makes her look really good. Asmon. I think this is supposed to be Asmon.
flying ships tear through the storm. Underwater kingdoms rise. Palaces in endless
Oh, look at me. Okay, I gotta look at that again. Dude, I look so cool. Look at me, man. That look awesome.
endless skies, ancient ruins come alive. From neon
I love the retro look for me. There's Mavlook, Philip. There's Keen.
we burn into the fight. The signal's burning cold.
Bupela.
No darkness can hold us down. True defenders.
Nasky Truckerman. I'm not sure who the cowboy lady is. Griffin became Nefarian.
We rise up through the storm. Rise up through the storm. Heroes from every world, every dream, every form. True survivors.
Kirsche again.
True survivors. We stand against the night. With every power, every will, we bring the light. Everything's gonna be alright.
Oh, Penny? Okay. Oh, there was powder. Yeah, ice powers, okay. Oh, Intellectual looks really cool in this. I love his dark, edgy look.
When the shadows try to swallow
Shoe on head.
we remember who we are, we ignite the dark. One more breath, one more cry, one more flame in the void. We'll light the way,
Nero and X Count.
the chains of destiny deploy. True defenders, true victors. We rise up through the storm, rise up through the storm. Heroes from every world,
Linksy.
every form. True survivors, true survivors. We stand against the night with every power, every will. We bring the light. Everything's gonna be alright.
I'm guessing that's supposed to be Nux. I just thought of this. The animation style they have for the retro here kind of reminds me of Trigun. The OG Trigun. But this is really cool. It's just like 90s anime style, and I love it. I'm here for it. It's good. I love it. It could be an anime. Oh, that was a really good job, Grumpy Whiskers. That was really good. Love the retro. Love the retro. Oh, my neck. I'll actually add that because that was a good song too. Reminds me of Cyber City Oedo. I don't know that gig. That was a loud pop. That is a good look for Lord Simtellectual. Yeah, that was good. All right, we actually have a second one here from Annie Bot. With the amount of people doing these videos in the Skybros universe, they could just come together and pump out shows for us. Probably. All right, another Annie Bot one. This one is called Thieves of Tomorrow, The Final Crusade. We got Rida.
Hush now, my darlings, come lay down your heads.
I don't know who this was supposed to be. I remember you guys telling me her name before. Does she have them in here? No. No. Then I don't know who the blue hair bot lady is. Oh, that's Annie? Okay.
The night is a wolf, but I tore it to threads. I wove it to blankets. I unwove
Oh, this is
its
good.
chains. I wove it around you so nothing remains. But if any shadows should slither too near, if any cold
Hey, Hawk, how you
feelings on
doing?
your fear, I will unweave the the dark. I will unweave the seam. I will kill everyone that withdrew your scream. So come all ye horrors that crawl through the cracks. Come taste of one who gave hope and kept none back. I have no
Oh, that's creepy.
tomorrows to spare for a fest, but I have all the tomorrows you took from the rest. I will plant them like knives in your chest. I will sing you to sleep with a lullaby played. I will tuck you in deep where the sunlight once played. I will cure every child you tried turning to stone. Then I'll come back for seconds and thirds all alone. And no one will save you from me. Soft, soft, the night is long. The wind is sharp with the dying. I have no hope left of my own.
Okay, so we got Ember, Intellectual, Psychro, and I don't know. I wanted to guess Powder, but I don't think that's Powder.
So I give it to those that are crying. Come closer, you hungry things, you thieves of tomorrow, you breakers of wings. I have nothing inside me. You're
Oh,
allowed
Bubela.
to take.
Okay.
But taking a child was your gravest mistake. So come all ye horrors that crawl through the cracks. Come taste of one who gave hope and kept none back. I have no tomorrows to spare for a fest, but I have all the tomorrows you took from the rest. I will plant them like knives in your chest. I am the hush after the story is done, the page that refuses to turn. I am the candle that feeds on the sun, so the children forget how they're burned. I am the door that is locked from within, the key that was thrown in the flame. I am the last breath you'll ever draw in, if you speak one more child's name. So come all ye horrors that crawl through the cracks. Come taste of one who gave hope and kept none back. I have no tomorrows to spare.
Her videos are just, they look so well done, man. It looks really good.
For a fest, but I have all the tomorrows you took from the rest, and I will plant them like knives in your chest. I will plant them like knives in your chest. Sign a death warrant for you, I condemn.
Hi, Counter.
Away in a handwriting made of light. For the dawn belongs to them, and I have tomorrows enough for that.
Nice try, Yaz. Links are stopped from being posted in my chat. I don't know if I heard her music album yet. This one I came across, and I was at work, so I couldn't really watch it or anything. So, but this one is by by Full Metal Patriot, and it's called LFG. What did she what'd she do, Kura? And Yaz, no, I'm not doing that. That book is no good. What did Vesper do to get you in the feels? She reacted to my first AI AMV, and the reaction kind of made me want to cry in joy. Well, that's good. All right, LFG by the what was it again? Full Metal Patriot.
But who is the Full Metal Patriot? A vigilante, an anarchist, a patriot? How are we supposed to know?
I have no idea, but you have to admit, he's pretty badass.
Good evening. This is Jessica Whitaker with Channel 7 News. We are interrupting our programming with a developing story. We are receiving confirmed reports of coordinated mechanized assaults in multiple major cities across the country. Authorities report that these units are heavily armored and operating in synchronized formations. We will remain on air as long as possible.
Boots on the ground. Engage battle mode. Signal locked. Decode the code. Voltage in my veins. I'm living large. All systems armed. Now push that charge.
Ooh. Yeah, here we go. Dude, I love his design. It looks so good.
Pulsing the wires. Storming bound. Rebel transmission. On overload sound. Race from the
Oh, it looks so good.
built to defy. Lock the gates. But the sparks will fly. Feel that bass tail holds in the air. We bled and burn, but we don't care. From the gutter to the throne, one voice, one to go. No breaks, no chains, no mercy. Let's start this show. What you got? I'd like to know. Come get some. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Shockwave souls, forged in fire and steel. Truce outlawed, but we don't kneel. Rogue transmissions in the afterglow. We rise from the static. Locked, locked, let's go. Let it burn. Circuits scream. Our anthem bleeds. Code of revolt in frequencies. They want silence. We give them roar. Kick down the gate. Settle the score.
God, this is so damn good.
Call down the fire from overhead.
Makes me want to headbang to this shit, man. Oh man, that was so fucking good. Damn. Feels like some Godsmack Metallica. Yeah. Count what is that, a membership that you just got? Counter, you are the first membership person for YouTube. Thank you. You are now a nerd elite. The first nerd elite on my YouTube channel. Very nice. God, that was so good. Yeah, thank you for the membership counter. Thank you very much. I am so liking that and adding it to my list. Oh my god. I am subscribing to. Here, I'll give the link to everybody in both chats, because that was too damn good. Damn. I didn't realize that's what LFG stood for this thing. It just stands for let's fucking go. Yep, for now, Counter, you were the first and only member for my YouTube, and you were the first and only nerd elite for now. Damn, that was good. Yeah. Gets the blood pumping. I am 1776 is another good one from him. Okay. I'll save another video of his for another day. Well, I just ran out of stuff to react for today, because that was the entire list for today. The OG elite nerd. I don't smoke, so no cigarette for me. So next time, actually, you know what I need to figure out? Because I was trying to figure this out last time. Is like how I. Like, the thing I was trying to figure out, it's like, I didn't know if you could raid or not for, like, YouTube. So I was trying to figure out, like, how the fuck do you do that? Oh, okay. I guess I'll figure that out next time. Well, yeah. Yeah, because I didn't know that you could raid people on YouTube. I didn't know you could do that. I'm pumped and it's 10 minutes. That video got you pumped, huh? Rania, you've redeemed to get called a good girl, huh? Oh, God. Well, have a good one, Counter. Thank you for being here, and thank you very much for the membership. Have a good sleep. All right, Rania, I'll call you that. Oh, if I have to. All right. Runya's such a good girl. You're such a good girl for Daddy. Links are not permitted, Tricky, in chat. Runya is the bestest of good girls. Runya is such a good girl. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, it is almost 6 o'clock, so I am going to. Let's see here. You know, let's raid somebody. We'll raid Luminous. She's a pretty excitable girl. So, thank you everyone for being here. Tomorrow will be a longer stream because tomorrow's Friday. So we'll probably stream until somewhere around 10 to midnight or something like that. But we'll be raiding Luminous. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the membership. Can you delete clip I did now? No. I'll take a look at it and I'll decide whether. I'll take a look at the clip to see what it is. But thank you, everyone. Enjoy Luminous. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.